Hello, friends. It is Saturday. Welcome to our digital village. My name is Christiana Gaudette. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother, and it is time for your Saturday Psychic Sampler, where you ask specific questions and I give you specific answers. We are broadcasting on YouTube as usual, and also streaming on YouTube Vertical, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. So wherever you are, if you have a specific question, get that question in and I will do my best to give you an answer. Brenda Nicholas, so good to see you over on Instagram. Glad you're here. Adriana Belange, I am seeing you on Vertical YouTube. So let me get on over to Card Game. Hey, Judy Hoffman-Kerr, thanks for liking the stream over on Facebook. Glad to see you. Okay, I'm going to start with you, Adriana, over on YouTube Vertical. Do I see you moving to Switzerland or Denmark in the next 2 years? So interesting. Oh, I forgot my big introduction of this old chestnut. This is Unicorn Tarot. U.S. Games, oh, good Lord, I don't know. A long time ago, you can see it's really beat up. I don't know if it's still available or not, but that's what we're using. Okay, Adriana Belange, do I see you moving to Switzerland or Denmark in the next 2 years? Not necessarily either. Not necessarily either. If I have to choose... Reversed for Switzerland, 10 of Swords upright. For Denmark, not sure either of these are going to be your home. Let's see. All right, and over on Facebook, Judy Hoffman-Kerr, so good to see you. How will the month of June be for me? There may be some difficulties with communication, and you have to be really careful about your mood. It could be really easy for you to sort of slip into some negative thinking. It's going to be important to surround yourself with supportive people that you love, who love you, and to make sure you are treated fairly. All right. Jeannie Mnuchin, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. You'll catch in replay. What do I need to know about crime in the area I'm exploring? Are there any cautions from the universe? All right, recognizing, of course, that anything can happen anywhere. What do we need to know here? The area you're looking at... I think it is undergoing some change. And, do I think that there may be more possibility for like street crime or that kind of thing? Maybe, than where you are, maybe. But I'm really not that worried about it. Not based on this. Okay. Hey, Cheryl Watson. So good to see you on Facebook. Hope you're doing really well. What's in store for you this month? I feel like you are on some sort of a healing journey. I don't know if this is more of body, mind, or spirit. It looks like you are learning, growing, making new friends, and perfecting your craft. That could be one craft, more than one craft. But there is a lot here about healing and growing. All right. And Smile Emerald 247, so nice to see you over on Instagram. Mixuear, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. And Leisha, thanks for liking the stream. This coming week is going to be very, very busy for me. Yeah. 3 choir rehearsals. Back to back. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 3 choir rehearsals. Back at work Tuesday and Thursday. Food bank Wednesday. Nibbling 16th birthday party Sunday. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I can understand that. Would love some advice and guidance because I just don't care about most of it right now. I'm feeling super disengaged. Oh, Cheryl, I will look forward to that. Thank you so much. So, regarding that feeling of disengagement, what if that's a good thing? What if that's a good thing? Okay, Trey, noted, got it. Mix you here. I think that disengagement could actually be the detachment that makes it easier to just deal with things. Because, we talk so much about, well, you have to be really present for everything. No, the heck I do not. It is okay sometimes to just go through the motions, and that's perfectly all right. Now, beyond that, that was advice from me. Let's see what Spirit has to say through the cards. Yeah, there is nothing here to worry about. Mix you here, Michelle. There is nothing here to worry about. You are feeling disengaged because you are in the process of disengaging yourself from ridiculous people that you happen to be related to. And that disengagement is going to show up everywhere, but it's okay because then you can figure out where and when and how you want to feel connected. And when you show up well, even if you are just going through the motions, and that's okay. So, mix you here. Do not worry about it. This is all unfolding as it should. You're fine, and it will be fine. Okay. Vanilla, so good to see you. May I have a reading about my mom's younger sister? So that's interesting because I feel like there's a larger question there, and I'm not quite sure what the question is. But let's see what the cards have to say, Vanilla, about your mom's younger sister. We can do this. I see a lot of defensiveness, and I don't know if that's the individual or how people react to the individual, but one way or the other, that does give us a hint. I feel like this is someone, I feel like this is someone who maybe has been going through something, but there is something here that feels positive too. So I feel like there is a lot here about healing and being over something in a good way. Oh, mix you here, yeah. And also, I don't want to be at the big choir, and I'm just trying to get through our show Saturday and then take a break. Only small choir after that. Yeah, that's perfect. All right. Suspicious username over on Twitch. Why was it a good idea that I moved on from this person? I know it was good for me, but I don't know why. Okay, fair. That is a fair question. This particular person, I know it was, yeah, I got that. I know it wasn't good for me. Got it. It wasn't good for you. Why wasn't it good for you? Because it took away your power. Because I think there were issues around trust. Maybe one of you didn't trust the other, or maybe the other person was not completely trustworthy. But I feel like there was disrespect of you. And I think it was very subtle, which is why you weren't just out the door immediately. But I think it's about disrespect. And sometimes that disrespect can show up in very subtle ways, so we don't clock it right away. But it was there. That's what I think. And I think you were clocking it, you just didn't have a name for it. All right. Trey Cameron, thank you for rejoining. It is so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. We appreciate you. Could I have some piece of advice from her? I feel like I'm at a weird crossroads in my life right now. In spite of myself, I'm still writing. I'm so happy to hear that, but it doesn't surprise me because your weekly cards have been pretty good. So even if everything else in my life is a dumpster fire, At least I have that going for me. Yeah. Yeah. So, words of wisdom from your particular spiritual source regarding this sense of crossroads and dumpster fire that you seem to find yourself in. Okay, tarot people to the front. We got the world, and that just feels super powerful. I have no idea what to say about it, but it feels really, really powerful, just saying. And then the Five of Pentacles reversed. Trey, here's the thing. In a way, your world is and has been very large, and in a way, your world is and has been very small. And I think what's really going on here is you're figuring out, like literally, how you want your world to be and how your world can be and what is possible there. The writing is super, super important. We cannot give that up. No way, no how. But there is this larger question beyond that. Who are you in the world and who do you want to be in the world? And I think that's what you're figuring out. No one can tell you what those things are, but you are invited to figure them out absent of sort of negative self-talk or negative BS from others. Oh, Barbie, I think that's beautiful. Next chapter is coming together for you. Yeah. Suspicious username. Thanks, it makes sense. Yeah, got it. Yeah, you were losing yourself to them. Yeah, that's how it shows up in the cards. For reals. All right. Let's see, Jennifer. Good to see you. I had a fight with a girl in my class, V. What are her intentions toward me? When I asked about her 2 years back, your card said envy and jealousy. I feel I lost the battle with them and I am a loser. Like they won the fight. I lost the fight, it's true. I feel I lost it to her in academics, but it's my decision not to be in competition to others. But now I feel like other way around. And I think the thing is, I mean, this was a while ago, and I feel like it is a trauma that, it's a trauma that is still with you. And I feel like the other people in this picture have kind of moved on. Like it's not, they're like, you're not of significance to them in this time, but they and what happened there are still of significance to you. That's what I think is going on here. And I think what you need to do is put your vision on your future and don't worry about them. Like it is really time to sweep all of that away. All right. Vaishali, so good to see you. I'm so sorry for what you're going through here. Sending you a lot of healing. I'm again facing stagnation situation in my college life. The work I need to do is not getting done. I'm again facing problems with anxiety, fears, and procrastination. How many people know what this feels like? I think a lot of us can relate to this, unfortunately. Since 2 weeks now, I'm getting absent again like previous year. I don't understand why I'm not able to overcome this problem. I'm really fed up with this now. It's affecting my college studies and attendance problems also. Please help me with this situation. Please guide me. What I need to do to completely overcome this problem. Right, Audrey, I can identify, right? I mean, unfortunately, Vaishali, this is a thing. And, I'm not a doctor. I can't make a diagnosis. But I would bet that what you're going through rises to a level of diagnosis, where what you need is support. One way or the other. You need support. And I would say it might be really good to look at mental health support, be that medication, therapy, whatever, to really try to get a handle on what I am guessing is anxiety. But again, not a doctor, can't make a diagnosis. And I think you do, I think you do a good job given all of that, but I think you need more support. That's really what it is. Yes, did Julie. And we're now up to a penny for your thoughts. Okay, my question today, will my daughter come home anytime soon? I worry she isn't safe. It's good to see you, Penny. Thanks for being a member for more than a year, and thanks for using members-only emojis. I'm so sorry. Okay, so is your daughter safe? I mean, given that no one is really ever safe, how safe is your daughter? I feel like she is not emotionally safe, and that really is a concern. But that's where I'm seeing it. I'm not worried about her physical safety. I'm worried about her emotional safety. And do we think she will be coming home soon? I do think you'll see her soon, but I feel like she's working through her own stuff and taking her time and doing it. So, be patient and prayerful, but I think she'll be okay. Okay, TJ and GA, so good to see you. A reading for the month of June. What should be my focus? I love this question. When we look at the month of June for you, your focus is doing the hard things. Doing the things that are hard because they're hard for you. Doing the things that are hard because of past trauma. Doing the things that are hard because you worry about the judgment of others. Feel empowered this month to do the hard things, especially the hard creative things, the hard community things, the hard social things. Okay, this is going to be really fun. I've been looking forward to this. Here we go. Tarot students to the front, please. Audrey M., so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. How do you like this deck? Every day when I choose a deck now to come on here, I'm thinking about you. How do you like it? Okay, here it is. Last week, I did a reading for myself as part of my study of the Devil and Capricorn. The spread was based on the question, what is controlling me? I pulled all majors: High Priestess, Strength, the Star, the World, and of course the Devil in the center. Would you share your interpretation, please? Happily. Happily, happily, happily. All right. So here it is. I think it's interesting that when we look at the 4 majors that you pulled, they come from every septenary. High Priestess from the first, Strength from the second, Star and the World from the third, and the Devil is also from the third. So the fact that it's all majors, I take as a vote of confidence from the universe that your study is appropriate. The leaning toward the third septenary, to me, speaks of sort of deep spiritual growth and deep spiritual enlightenment. When we look at the question, what is controlling me? Well, High Priestess, your inner journey and your intuition and your connection to spirit. Strength, your fierce self and your gentle self. The Star, your ability to reach for healing, and the World, everything that you have to interact with, which controls us all, right? So the world, in a way, like the world controls everyone. We live on it. But I would say you are very much in control of yourself, for better or for worse. What do you think about that? Okay, medium that rocks. Love the deck. What is it? Unicorn Tarot from US Games. I got it in the 90s, and as you can see, beat the you-know-what out of it. I don't know if it's still available. Ancestral Tarot and Oracles, Nancy Hendrickson, Beyond the Veil. So good to see you on YouTube Vertical. Glad you're here. Everyone say hi to Nancy. We love Nancy in this village. Nancy, got a question? We are doing questions today. Let me know if you've got one. So good to see you. Okay, Audrey, let me know your thoughts on my answer to your reading. It's a pretty big deal. Okay, I mean, my answer isn't a big deal, but the reading was. Melissa Grosso, here we are. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. I have a family wedding today. I'm trying to approach my family with less anger. Appropriate. Even though not one aunt, uncle, or cousin has said one word about me being in the trenches for several months now, their answer is she can get a new job, according to what my father told me. Perhaps I need to recalibrate my expectations. Perhaps my family is not capable of sympathy. Agreed. Or capable of putting their myopic views to the side. Agreed. So I'm looking for some words of wisdom from Spirit as to how I can best show up today. All right, here we go. Here we go. Melissa Grosso. Show up and have fun. Drink some drinks, eat some food, wear a pretty dress, dance a dance, and don't worry about those people. Go to the party and have fun for the party. End of story. End of story. It's a wedding. It's a party. Have some fun. And when it's time to peace out, peace out. And there it is. Okay. Yeah, medium that rocks it may not be available. Okay. Nancy Hendrickson, Ancestral Tarot and Oracles. How will new glucose monitoring help me? Interesting question. Sorry you're going through health stuff. I don't think we've got it yet. I mean, I think this is going to give us good information. It's going to give you good information. And oh my goodness, Nancy, thank you for the super chat. So appreciated. Ancestral Tarot and Oracles, Beyond the Veil. Make sure you like and follow. That's Nancy Hendrickson. We appreciate your support so much. So I do see you having more energy. I think that what you're dealing with here is going to give you more energy, but I think there's still more information to come. And somehow this monitoring is going to give you that information that will be helpful. Okay, good luck. Now, from Audrey M. You're so sweet. I'm, as usual, in awe of how your mind intuition works. Thank you. Can't thank you enough for the message of empowerment. Time to let my light shine. Good. I'm glad that resonated for you. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Right. You're collecting data, and that data will help you, Nancy. Absolutely. Katerina, over on Facebook, should I go to the party on the 7th? I think Chariot says go. Would everyone agree with me? Go. I think you should go. Yeah. Is that? Yeah. And maybe there's some reasons why you think you shouldn't. Maybe there's some bad feelings with some other people or something like that. But I think you should go. I think you should go. All right. Pip, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. We really appreciate you. I'm currently going through the nothingness part of healing, I understand. I'm wondering if there is any direction or encouragement Spirit can give me, please. Yeah, I understand completely. Okay. DH, I am clocking your question. We will get there. I'm so sorry for what you're going through. I know a lot of people have this problem. Okay. Here we go, Pip. So, Pip, the nothingness is to bring you to your own self, your own sense of self, to find your sense of well-being and your sense of security, not from out here, but from in here. And that's really what this process is. You will have what you need. You will be for yourself what you need to be for yourself. Just allow this healing to happen. And that's the focus, is your own strength, your own comfort, your own security. There it is. All right. 64 Amy Penn, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. What do the cards say regarding jobs coming my way? This has been so difficult, and it's been hard emotionally. But I really feel like, okay, by September, whatever this weirdness has been will be over. Do you have to wait till September for a job? Not necessarily. But I know that things will really loosen up after the summer. Be confident in your ability to do what you need to do and create what you need to create. It is taking a lot of time, but even in June, there could be some forward motion. Lisa Harmon, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We really appreciate you. What does Spirit want you to know? You know, I say this to you because I know that you have had, in the time that we've known each other, like, and you've been very transparent and willing to share with the village here some of your health issues, and they have been a lot and significant and ongoing. And what Spirit wants you to know is you still got time to do the things you want to do in your life. Do not interpret ongoing health issues to think otherwise. Oh, US Games is still selling this deck. Hallelujah. If you want it, it's yours from US Games. Thank you, Medium That Rocks. Yay. Okay. Joanne Ellis, this is a tough one. My son had a school bus crash on his way home. I'm hoping he's okay. We are all sending a lot of love to you. I'm assuming he's okay, or I think you would say otherwise. May I ask the cards if it was an accident or the driver's fault? Well, I think it was an accident either way. I don't think it was on purpose, but I think what you're asking is, was the driver at fault, or was someone else or something else at fault? The company has not gotten back to me. Are they brushing it under the carpet? Okay. So let's look. I think that they are conducting an investigation to try to figure out exactly what happened. I think the company is not doing a good job with communication. This is interesting. I think you're right to be a little bit suspicious, and I think you're right to really look at this. I mean, it's going to take time. Of course, there has to be an investigation, but they should be better in their communication. And I think you will not know for a while what the results of the investigation are. Will they do ultimately a fair and thorough investigation? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe yes, maybe no. I think you need to give them time, but keep your eyes on it, and maybe some social media pressure for communication, because that's what we're looking for right now. It's too early to know, but they should be communicating better. That's the thing. Penny, I did do yours. Yes, yes, yes. All right, Quinn Kilharius, Renata, so good to see you. I would love to know what good things are coming for me in the month of June. And we know, like, top of the list, we would like it to be your love life, right? But not necessarily. Okay. I'm going to say the second half of the month may be better than the first. And there it is. It may not be toward the end of the month, but the potential for new love is absolutely here. I was almost joking when I was saying it, but here it is. But there's some other weird shenanigans. So be cautious and do not let anyone treat you unfairly, because someone is going to try, but also be open to love, especially toward the end of the month. All right. Karina Morrison, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. We really appreciate you. Do you think Victoria will give me a second class to teach? Not immediately, but likely in time. Yes. 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 Okay. Quinn Kilharius, let us know what happens. I can't wait till like July 1st to hear what happens. Country Love Homestead, it's so good to see you. Okay. Anna Kay, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. My car has a problem and I need to fix it. I'm sorry. I'm between two mechanics, my old mechanic Jorge, and I knew a mechanic called Steven. Who should I pick? Who'll fix my car better? Hey, Dorella, good to see you. Okay. So let's see. We've got Jorge and we've got Steven. So both of them are okay. And this is a sort of teachable moment in why pulling multiple cards is good. They're both okay, but I do like Jorge a little bit better. A little bit better. Oh, are we calling him George? Okay. Okay. I do like George a little bit better. So funny. Given that Anna Kay's first language, I believe, was neither English nor Spanish, you're doing really well. Really well. All right, no problem. No problem at all. I get it. George, I like George a little bit better. I like them both. They're both decent, but I like George a little bit better. Okay. DePonte, so good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I have a question for my mom. She is confused if she should stay in California or move to New Jersey with my sister or back to India. What would be best for her? Let's take a look. And folks joining us over on Instagram, so good to see you. Let me know if you have a question. Okay, DePonte, here we are. Should your mother stay in California? Probably not. Move to New Jersey with your sister, not a bad idea. Go back to India. No, New Jersey with your sister. The weather's not great, but New Jersey with your sister is the best one, I think. Oh, friends, the moment we have all been waiting for. I'm so excited. Barbie Bird. Dream interpretation time. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Morgana the Great, I see your question over on YouTube Vertical, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait because it's right up my alley. Okay, Barbie Bird, here we go. Thank you for being a member for more than 2 years. Dream interpretation time. I have had so many, I don't know where to start. Maybe we can evaluate this week and see what I'm working through. Happy to provide more info as I'll be here for the live. Yeah, I will look forward to a one-on-one reading when you're ready. Here we go. One dream was very lonely, and I wound up in an accident and badly hurt. I remember the doctor needing to give me a needle to help with the pain, and I was told, this will be painful for 13 minutes. So I'm going to ask you, Barbie, because I know you're here. Do you particularly have an association with the number 13? Okay. But you'll feel nothing afterwards. My dad appeared. He is always such a comforting presence anytime he appears in my dreams. Okay. 2 other dreams had to do with a girl I ran out of a bad living situation with, who I felt was out to get me. In the next dream, I was with friends who provided no real emotional support, and my toxic aunt appeared and kept saying, "You know what you did," but wouldn't say what. Oh gosh. Eventually, when she said what I didn't was a blatant lie. The comforting part of that dream was a version of Carl the cat. We love Carl the cat. With me. He turned into a dog at one point. Anyhow, there was a lot more to it, but that's all I can think of. These are the notes. Okay. Here we go. So you have no association with the number 13. Okay. So here's what I'm going to say, Barbie. All of these dreams are about the same thing. All of these dreams are about the same thing. You're not safe. You have an accident. People are talking bad about you. You're alone. And if we don't have an association with the number 13, we have to go to the cultural association, which is that is unlucky. It is unlucky. So accident, unlucky. Aunt being a bitch, unlucky. Not having good people around you, unlucky. But then we have your dad, we have Carl, we have comfort. There is comfort, and that's good. So let's do a reading around that, because that's what it is. It's about feeling safe and finding comfort. And it's the day before your birthday. Oh my goodness, happy birthday. So, Barbie, this is all good. This is all good. This is the commitment that you've made to yourself to do the healing that you need to do. Oh no, in the dream, it's the day before your birthday, which makes it even more. Oh, the 13th is the day before your birthday because your birthday is the 14th. Got it. Okay. So I feel like these dreams are signs that you are figuring out how to feel safe, that you are figuring out how to feel comforted, and that everything that you're doing emotionally, practically, spiritually, intellectually, everything you're doing toward your healing is bringing you to healing. And these dreams are intense and disturbing, but as long as you're finding comfort at the end, I think it's all about this healing process. Any advice to not dream every night because OMG, I'm sick of it? I think you could just ask. You could ask your spirit guides if you could have a night off. Before you go to sleep at night, use the 4 of Swords from Tarot for magic and just ask for a very restful sleep without having to do the work while I'm sleeping. Just ask for a night off. Seriously. All right. Okay, over on YouTube Vertical, it's a Taylor Swift question. So this is funny. Morgana the Great, you may not know this. Typically, I love the pop culture questions because I don't often know what y'all are asking about anyway. So I just do the reading without attachment. Full disclosure, I have every attachment to this because I'm a Swiftie. So the question is Taylor Swift not releasing Reputation TV because of her feelings for Joe Alwyn, or is it just because she got her master's back? Now, what she said, and I just read the letter this morning, what she said in her letter is that it's been very hard. She's been trying to re-record Rep, but because that was a very specific album with a very specific mood, it was her comeback and basically her big FU to everybody. And she's not in that place anymore. She's not in that mood anymore. And that's what she's saying. So let's see. Let's see. Your question. Does her not being able or not feeling inspired to re-record Rep. Is that because of Joe Alwyn at all? No, it's because she's in a whole new place, in a whole new mood. And she's like, I think that's why the Eras tour was so genuine, because she really does have these eras. She said this also when she did Red, Taylor's version, and released I Bet You Think About Me as a vault track with Chris Stapleton. That was kind of huge because she had written it. It didn't fit on the album. She was going to put it on the next album, but the next album was 1989, whole different era. It didn't fit. So we'll get the vault tracks. There are Rep vault tracks. We'll get them. All right. Moving on. Oh, Audrey, a class topic on the septenaries. Would you please text me? Text me, text me, text me. I would be so excited to do that. It's not even funny. And I'm going to need the reminder. So yes, please. Yes, please. Okay. Joyous Ocean. Dion, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. I received a partial scholarship to a 3-day business conference. I still feel like it's beyond my means, but would be beneficial. My specific conference is, should I take the risk? I feel like different astrological readings of the cards have been leaning in to say yes to the big scary thing and step into it. Thanks for using members only emojis. Sharon A., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, Joyous Ocean. Here we go. Should you do it even though it's more money than you want to spend? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say it's going to create more financial stress. When we look at the conference, it's a decent conference and you would meet some people, but I don't know that it's worth spending the money. I think say thank you for the scholarship and ask if you can defer it till the next one would be ideal. Morgana, can't wait for the vault tracks. Yeah, because, you know, other artists have vault tracks too. The thing with Taylor's, they're as good as the albums. You know, like it's hard to see why they're in the vault. So, agreed. Teresa, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. I'd like to know about career over the next few months. If I get an offer from any of the interviews I've had or are scheduled, or remain where I'm currently. Let's see what we see. Okay, here we go. Do we see an offer from any of this? It's going to take a minute, I think. I mean, ultimately, you will get a new offer and you will leave. Like, we know that. It's not a question. We know it will happen. The question is when. And I think you're asking if it's imminent. I don't think it's imminent, but it could be this year. And friends, villagers, we have a new member in the village. I want everyone. And this is someone who's a good friend of mine outside of here. I want everyone to say hello to Carolina McMahon. Thank you for being a new member. We really, really, really appreciate you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Carolina, I would like to know if the funding I've been waiting for so long is coming this Wednesday, as I was told. Drum roll, please. Hey, Jenny over on Twitch. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Let me know if you have a question. Carolina, welcome to the village. Everyone is saying welcome to you. We're so happy you're here. Trey, if you need to ask that question, I'm happy to answer that question for you. No worries. No worries. Carolina, here we go. Carolina, I don't count on it. I am so sorry. I am not counting on it. And if I had to put money on whether or not you would get it on Wednesday, I would say, I'm not sure. I am concerned that you won't. Let's wait and see. Anything can happen. Thing is fluid. Everything is fluid. And there is a desire to give you the funding. So, and I've always felt that there is a desire to give that to you, but I'm not sure it's Wednesday. DFX Hots, good to see you. Thanks for being here on Twitch. Let me know if you have a question. All right, Raquel, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. My dad just passed away this Thursday, sending you so much love. Age 97. My mom said he'd been saying all week that his brother was calling him. My gosh. Wow. Wow. That hit me. Wow. Okay. Any message from him to our family? Tuesday will be his service. Okay. Sending you so much love and healing. 97. I mean, that's kind of beautiful, really. But let's see. What's the message from him to your family? Oh my gosh. This is pretty powerful. So the message is really clear that he is in a whole new situation, a whole new state. He is young again. He has his faculties again. And he is so excited for his next journey. He does not want any mourning. He wants happy memories. He wants blessings on his next journey. But he is fine, and he is reunited with some family members who predeceased him, like his brother. He knows that it's hard to say goodbye, and he's holding space for the grief, but he's good. Yeah, thank you for experiencing that with me. That was a lot. Why does your Tarot Fairy Godmother not wear eye makeup? That's why. Okay, there we go. Whew. Okay. Hey, Kathy, Twin 250, good to see you. Do you have a question for today? Revival of Venus. Good to see you. Hope you're doing great. 2 to 3 months ago, we were told by management that around September, October, they would start layoffs for my team. Whew. My direct supervisor had an intense talk with us last week. Will the closure layoffs take place before September? I think they will reduce the team. We are 11 plus the manager, director of programming, and VP of programming. Okay, so will this take place before September is your question, Revival of Venus. Okay. I think it could be right at like end of August, beginning of September. I don't think it's substantially before September, but I think it's like end of August, beginning of September, not October. There you go. Renata, Quinn Kilharius, tarot question. Regarding Raquel's question, did you channel the message or was it entirely tarot? I feel it. When I feel it, I hear it, I see it, I feel it in my whole body. So I have to believe there's some channeling going on there. Yeah, the answer is both. Yeah. But I can't quite put my finger on exactly how it works. I just know it does. Claire C., thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Why am I so drawn to Italy? Yeah, Trey, it's both. It's both. Claire C., why am I so drawn to Italy? Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, Claire. We really appreciate you. Oh, man, it's got to be past life stuff. I am so sure. And I mean, if past life stuff, if reincarnation is not in your belief set, I apologize. I know it's not in everyone's. But I really believe it is past life stuff in a good way. Like there is something there for you. So if past life stuff doesn't work for you, then just say there is a spiritual connection there for you. There really is. There really is. It is. Okay, good. Claire, I think you have been there many, many, many times. I think you have a whole history there. Swear to goodness. Okay, over on Twitch. Who do I have on Twitch? Give me a second. Okay, got it. Yes, DFX Hot. So good to see you. I got into a bit of an argument with my girlfriend and she got angry. What can I do to make her calm again? Tomorrow is her birthday. So the thing I'm going to say is making her calm should not be the goal. We don't want her to be calm. We want her to be comfortable. We don't want her to be calm. We want her to feel safe. So let's take a look and see what's going on there. And tomorrow's her birthday, so I get, that that's important. When we look at how, yeah, man, this is tough. This is really tough. You definitely do not try to make this person calm. Do not. We get the truth stick on this one. Do not try to make this person calm. This is about control. What you need to do is really hear her. You need to give her space to say whatever's going on with her and whatever she's feeling, even if she doesn't understand what she's feeling. Ask probing questions about what's going on with her and give her time to respond. And whatever she says, you have to be calm. You have to be calm. I think it's possible that you can have a conversation that will get you through this to her birthday. But there's some things here in the relationship that long term, I'm just not sure it's a match. Just saying. Sorry. Good luck. Okay. Martha Vink, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Okay, a member for more than a year. On my way to a memorial service. I know you're not a doctor. Thanks for the caveat. But I'm wondering if my continued stiff neck is just stress and sleeping wrong or something I need to consult a doctor about. Let's take a look. Can you manage it on your own or should you talk to a doctor? Talk to a doctor. Get the diagnostic imaging. Do it. Do I think it's terribly serious? I do not. Do I think that you should be in this pain when you don't have to be? Absolutely not. Talk to a doctor, do the things. Seriously. Okay, Sharon A., please, welcome. Sharon A. is a new subscriber, everyone. Please do welcome her to our digital village. Thanks for being here. Okay, Sharon A., what changes will occur in my business in June? I feel like you may be either more busy than usual, or you may actually be doing some controlled growth. There may be ways where it's unpredictable, but I think ultimately, beyond June and into July, you are going to make some strategic moves toward growth. Okay, 1 second here. Just let me catch up with everybody. DFX Hots. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was a tough one. But do your best to have that communication, because what matters most is not what I think, it's what you think, right? So do your best to have that communication. Okay, Amy Foreman, my psychic daughter, it is so good to see you. Thanks for being here for more than 2 years, being a member for more than 2 years. I have one stream of income that I am so over, promotional modeling. Any advice for cutting it out this summer? I prefer not to accept any more of those jobs. So if you start just, I'm not available for those jobs, the problem is then you're not available for that money. And so the key is going to be making sure that your income is high enough that you don't have to take it. And honestly, What the advice is case by case, because, you know, income is not the same week to week, month to month. If the job comes in and you need the money, you take the job. If the job comes in and you're okay this week or you're okay this month, we say no. And so we phase it out gradually. That's what I think. Okay, DH. Amy, it's good to see you. What do you think about that? DH, thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. This, I've been not looking forward to it, but I've been, aware that we were going to do this, and I'm so sorry this happened to you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, DH. What will help me recover some of the damages caused by the movers? The insurance I purchased didn't pay because they say they didn't cause any. I have many pictures. Mover's supervisor called me a liar. Great. Yesterday, I asked my credit card company to dispute the charge. Will this be successful? Any suggestions? I just have to say, I have rarely heard of someone having an altogether positive experience with a moving company. It's hard, man. This is really, really hard. I am so sorry you're going through this. So, is disputing through the credit card company appropriate? I don't know. It's a way to go, but they're gonna challenge it. And I don't know that this is gonna work for you. So if the credit card thing works, great, it might. Dealing with the company directly, and obviously you have to document every single thing. Honestly, what you may have to do is resort to really calling them out on social media and embarrassing them into a response. If you do not have good luck going through these more official means, embarrassment on social media, I think, is what it's going to take. I am so sorry. All right, Virginia W. So good to see you. You're up next. Just checking in on feedback from Amy. I've been taking it week by week, but I want to go on with other creative aspects of biz that have been on the back burner. Still, I know there's no reason to burn the bridge. Yeah, it's hard. It's so hard. It's a juggle. It really is. All right. Virginia W., my friend, I hope you're doing great. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. May I have guidance from Spirit on the inner work I'm doing with Tarot and Southern Gothic Oracle? Feed Your Demons meditation. Is acupuncture playing nicely with the above, or will it bounce me into the next level? Ooh, 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 ooh. Jenny, I'm doing great. I hope you're doing well too. Would you like a reading? And if so, ask a question. Okay, Jenny. I think both are true. I think this whole thing with acupuncture, this is all amazing, and it's taking you into amazing places. Amazing. And yes, it takes you to a next level. It plays nicely and takes you to a next level, clearly. Jenny, do I love reading? More than life itself. I love what I do so much. This is my full-time job. It has been for 30 years, and I love it with all of my heart. All of my heart. I'm so grateful. Okay, Angie, good to see you. Have I already met the man that I will marry? See what we think. In my opinion, no. I don't think so. I think you're still looking. Medium that rocks. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. How am I doing with balancing action, thought, my heart, swords, cups? What would the cards say about my progress? I mean, yeah, it's a lot. You're dealing with a lot, and you've been doing a great job. We know this. Let's see what the cards say. Six of Cups. The thing is, like, what you are doing in a very short period of time, is healing from your entire life from birth. So it takes time, but you are absolutely doing the work, and you are doing it absolutely beautifully. No notes, medium that rocks. You're doing great. Okay, Joanne Ball, you are coming up. Good to see you. Raquel, sending you so much love. Karina Gallant, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Love reading. What will be the outcome of our interest in one another? What will be the outcome of our interest in one another? Will this grow into a committed, monogamous relationship? Let's take a look. I think you got to take this day by day and see what's there. I recognize that, you would like to be in that sort of a relationship, but the key is for right now, day by day, and see what's there. Don't let your desire for that commitment cloud your vision of what's there. Because if this is not the right one, you do not want to waste time. All right. Smile Soul 20, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and thanks for being a moderator. What does my grandmother want to tell me from Spirit? So, when you say your grandmother, the grandmother I think of is your maternal grandmother, who I think of as Deirdre's mom, your Aunt Deirdre's mom. And that's who's in my mind. If you were asking about the other grandmother, I am so focused on maternal grandmother for whatever reason. And when I look at her, she says that she sees your pain, she sees your difficulty, and she sees how smart you are. She wants you to know better days are ahead. She wants you to know that she is sending you a lot of love and a lot of healing, and to just keep going with what you're doing because it will pay off. I'm sorry, Karina. Keep me posted. Joanne Ball, good to see you. You got here just in time. Thanks for being a member. I've just been chilling since the breakup in April, but recently the universe has brought in someone. I'm taking things slow. I would like for Spirit to check his character before it becomes serious. I wish more people would do this. Let's see. What do we think about this new person that has come into Joanne's life? He's definitely interested. He has been through a lot. He has a lot of baggage. You're going to want to look at how well does he manage his baggage and his history. We all have it. How well does he manage it? I think he could be fun to be around. And I think he is himself open to his own healing. Now, please understand, Joanne, this is not me signing off saying, oh yeah, this is the person you should be with forever and ever. No, we're not there yet. This is me saying it is okay to invest a little bit more, continue to take it slowly. Let's see what happens, but so far, so good. Dorella, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Will the conjure oil from SB be successful in what I want to accomplish? Let's see. Not entirely. I mean, magic always works in some way, right? But not entirely. Still worth a try, though. Still worth a try. And you know you have to go into it with a lot of faith. Okay. Okay, let's see. Hang on, just scrolling down. Okay. Oh, Minerva's page over on Instagram. Good to see you. On Saturdays, we do questions. What would you like to know? Ask a question, I will give you an answer. Up next, we have Jackie Masters. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. I have an interview on Monday. It's at my current place of work. What do I need to know about the interview, and do the cards have a message for me? Thanks for using members-only emojis. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh my goodness. Fedborn, thank you so much for the super chat. Really, really appreciate that. Great to see you. All right. Jackie Masters. Excuse me. Okay. Jackie Masters. Advice for the interview. I think they're going to throw you some trick questions. So be aware of that and be thoughtful in your answers. Do we think that you will be offered a new job within this present company? I think it's very possible. The message overall, Jackie Masters, is go in, give it a good shot. Do not be over anxious for it, or either way. And just ask Spirit to be with you and to guide you. Be calm and confident. And if it's a fit for you, great. If it's not a fit for you, also great. Don't attach. Okay, Minerva's page over on Insta. Will I find a good paying job this fall? I think that you will. I think it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time and effort, and also networking. Think about the people you know. The people you know are going to help you. Country Love Homestead, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Does DJ have intentions on advancing things with us romantically? If so, how will this play out as far as how fulfilling it would be for us? Okay, first of all, are those intentions there? Yes and no. I think we're still thinking about it. I think that DJ is attracted to you, but I think DJ is more interested in like friends with benefits. I think he's more interested in friends with benefits versus an actual relationship. I would be careful with this one. If you're looking for something committed, I'd be careful. If it moved forward, I think that I just feel like you would need to be very careful to make sure that the two of you are on the same page, because he is definitely interested. There is definitely interest here, but I'm not sure you're interested in the same things entirely. Magnets Millions, good to see you. Thanks for being here. How will this year go for me? I believe this is such a transformational year for me in terms of love, appearance, fitness, and mind. And I mean, by setting those intentions, you're helping to make that so. And the thing is, do not forget to dig deep. Like, it's fine It's fine to do something. It's fine to do something that is helpful in the moment, but if you're looking for permanent change, it has to be deep, it has to be real, it has to be both spiritual and practical. Do that and you will have the transformation you're looking for. Baby cakes, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I am contemplating 2 items to buy for flip and resale, A and 2B. Do I buy either of them? Would it be a hard flip, a hard sale? Which, none? Will they sell? I get the questions. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. A. To B. To B is probably worthwhile. A is not. That's the way I see it. Leslie Jones, so good to see you. I hope you're doing really well. Is Y a really good friend? He's been supportive, but I've been burned one too many times, so I'm skeptical of everyone. I understand. Well, and I think the thing with Y is going to be unpredictable. Y will be there when he can, but will not always be there, will not always be available. So I think you have to look at what are your expectations? And if your expectations can match what he can do, he'll be a good friend. That's all. I think it's kind of like that. Okay. Lumen, you are up next. I wanted to ask how my studio manager is feeling about me right now. I know this is an issue. We had a serious talk, then he kind of disappeared. And then he sent me flowers for my birthday this past Wednesday. Happy birthday. Is there more to this question? I feel like there's more to this question, and I'm not seeing it. Okay. I'll just answer the question as I see it. Okay. Studio manager. Honestly, Lumen, I think studio manager is making peace with you right now. But if I had to guess, I think studio manager is trying to be sweet and trying to be kind and trying to be nice, but doesn't really want to do the work the way the work is expected to be done. So you may ultimately be looking to replace studio manager. And if you find studio manager being avoidant with you in certain ways, it's because they may be sweet to your face, but getting ready to quit and looking behind their back. So you may want to have a plan in place in case that happens. And honestly, if that did happen, would it be the worst thing? Okay. Now, Trey. Oh, what do we have on Twitch? Trey had a second question I'm going to handle, but what do we have over on Twitch? Okay. Jenny Vlogs, I'm hearing that perhaps you were not asking if I love readings. You're asking if I do love readings. If you have a question about love, go ahead and ask. Sure. Absolutely. Okay, Trey Cameron. How do I handle this friend? She's a good person. You've agreed with this in the past. I feel like she's deeply traumatized and I don't know how I best deal with it. And this is the thing with people who are deeply traumatized. If they cannot, there is a level that they need to be able to function at to be a friend, we can be present for their trauma and understand their trauma, but if they cannot function at a certain level, we can't be friends. So the question is, can this friend function at a level where you can be friends? Yes, but you have to have really good boundaries and limitations and figure out what is a hard no for you, what doesn't work for you. And I think that is the thing, right? She has a lot of issues with abandonment and seems to make a problem about this a lot. Not sure what to make of it. Yeah, you're not the therapist, right? And so don't be present for what you don't want to be present for. And if that's not okay with her, then you can't be friends, and that's not your fault and not your problem. I'm sorry. She's a good person, but that doesn't mean you have to be available for it if it's difficult, and you don't want to be. Okay. Revival of Venus, I did get to you. Good to see you. Yeah, no. Nope. Oh, Febborn, thank you for being here. Febborn, thanks for being, thanks for the super chat. That's what I'm trying to say. I hope you're doing very well. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for being here. It's been quiet. What's the housing status as of now? So, I think New Jersey is still trying to figure it out. I think Florida is sort of recognizing that cannot move without New Jersey. So I think we're in a bit of a stalemate in the moment, which is not a bad thing. And that's why we're quiet. We're in a bit of a stalemate. What should you do with that stalemate, Febborn? I think that you and New Jersey do need to be having this conversation about how best to go forward, because this will continue to be a problem until it's ultimately solved. So even though it's quiet, there does need to be this conversation. But in the meanwhile, you're fine. Because it's a stalemate. Nothing can be done, right? What are we going to do? Okay, who else do we have? I'm sorry? Oh, AP, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. AP, will Samuel propose to me next year? No guarantees. Obviously, there's a lot of time between now and then, but I would not count on it. And Cosmic 42, so good to see you. Yeah, a lot of people need to work it through with a therapist. That is a fact for a lot of us. Absolutely. Thanks for being here. Okay. Febborn, Florida did reach out to ask my advice and I let her have it. Good. I'm sorry. Good. It's deserved. Okay. Cosmic 42 on Twitch. Can I ask a question? I'm wondering what to do to make extra income. Okay, let's see. I wonder if there's something you can teach, or if you've got the qualifications to be a substitute teacher, and or something having to do with communication. And that could even be like being a virtual assistant or something of that nature, a virtual personal assistant. So teaching or something with communication. All right. How we doing? Who did I miss? We are checking. It feels like we might be getting to last call, friends. So if I haven't gotten to you, oh, Cosmic 42, many people told me I'd be a good professor. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. It is last call for readings, y'all. If you have asked a question and have not received an answer, it's because I accidentally did not see it. Please reiterate and let me know. Tharanaya is here. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. And cards on the floor for Tharanaya. Here they are. Guidance on what to focus on. Balance, personal healing, and releasing anxiety, making whatever changes you need to make so you feel freer in your life to do what you want to do. Hey, Jojo G, so good to see you. On Saturdays, we do a specific question. Do you have a question for me? We are moving into last call. I do want to remind people that this Wednesday, we have Global Tarot Circle. The link is already up on YouTube. We will broadcast everywhere. Hope to see you. Jojo, ask a question. On Saturdays, we do specific questions. What would you like to know? And this is last call for everybody. If you're here and have not asked a question, it's time. Oh, Tharanaya, that makes perfect sense. Good, because those cards flew out of that deck. Last call. Sarah F., so good to see you. Thank you for a previous reading. My boyfriend got a new job. Very good. So now what do you need to know? Okay. What you need to know right now is, I feel like now that he has a job, we sort of get back to normal. But what do you want your normal to be going forward, Sarah? I feel like there's a lot of limitations you can't do anything about. But there are some things that you can do. And so I think it's looking for, where do you need to be proactive? That's really the question. Okay, Jojo G wants to know, is she okay? I'm going to say on the way to okay. On the way to okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. My friends. This is what I wanted to do. I hit the wrong button. Okay. I do have some openings this weekend still, this afternoon, this evening, and tomorrow. And next week. Reach out, book a session with me if you would like. StaarCon 5 AfterGlow is in full swing. You can still get a ticket. We're having a lot of fun there. And Global Tarot Circle on Wednesday. My friends, I appreciate you so very much. Thank you to the members, the moderators, people helping out with super chats and super stickers. I appreciate all of you. Take really good care. Have a great weekend.